Here we are, phase 3, our last video. Thank you so much for being a part of the Living Light Alliance. I have loved sharing these videos with you. I have loved coming to your homes, even if I didn't see you, giving you the stones. And I hope that you have been supported during this time of quarantine and separation. I know it's not over. We're still learning how to bring ourselves back together. And I think that's what this video is going to be about. In phase 3, we are having 12 stones that are working together to help bring us into complete balance. Along with it, you are receiving a chakra layout. So you can actually put your stones on there and leave them and just know that you are being kept by divine love, as we all are, as we learn to navigate through how to be our highest and our best self out in the world. I'd like to start with a prayer. Divine love, thank you so much for being with us during this time. Now, before, and in the future, you are with us, you are guiding us, you are leading us, and we are grateful. I thank you for the times that we get to share face to face. I thank you for our stepping out into the world once again, being aware of others, of how they feel, of how we feel, of how to reconnect in the more high, loving, positive way. We're grateful. And we even say we are grateful for this unrest because we know that it's bringing about healing. Thank you. Okay, here we go. I want you to get your pouch out. I hope you all enjoyed your beautiful little pouches. I am somebody who cannot sit still, so I have to be making things all the time. And with my little beautiful healing trees that if anybody's interested in, they're $65 and they're fabulous. They are going to be available in my shop when I reopen. About mid-August is what I'm thinking. So, in the meantime, you have had these beautiful little pouches to enjoy, and I hope you have. So let's start with, I believe we're going to start with the crown chakra. Okay. Each of you received an amethyst. It's a little cluster of crystal. Beautiful, sparkly little crystals. And the amethyst is a quartz and is with the crown chakra. It is the one that connects us the closest to our higher self, to our divine, to the divine, to our guides, to our angels, to source. Amethyst is the stone that raises our vibration. It's a very fast vibrational stone. And it raises our vibrations to remind us that we are indeed more than just a human being. We are divine. So this is amethyst. Always you can have amethyst around you. Amethyst is beautiful for people who are struggling with addictions. So if you have someone in your household who perhaps is not into the stone thing, they think it's a little weird, and yet they're struggling with addictions, you can get a beautiful quartz amethyst cluster and put it in your house somewhere. And just know that you are helping to raise that vibration and hopefully help them to overcome the reason for the addiction. So this is amethyst, the highest vibrational stone that we have in this group today. Next to that is very little, but as I've said before, it doesn't matter whether it's small or large. And I think in one of our other pouches, you've received another lapis, a larger one. So you may choose to put it in this place. But these are the ones that I had, so these are the ones I'm sharing. So the lapis is the third eye. What does the third eye do? The third eye helps us to see when we close our eyes and we're tuning into that place behind our forehead, and we begin to raise our vibrations. That is where we tune into possibly color, possibly shape, form, and definitely our guides and our angels. So the third eye helps us to navigate in a higher vibration than what we might possibly see with our eyes. In other words, when we look at the news and we see the death and we see the destruction and the violence going on, if you can tune into your lapis, which has pyrite in it, which helps us to see clearly, look for the divine in everything that's going on. Not closing your eyes to what you see. Compassion is what we want when we see these things going on. Compassion, trust, but raise your vibrations to see the divine, to see the change that is coming, to see how many people are standing together and saying, we want to be unified as a people. We want to be unified as a group. We even want to be unified in lifting our thoughts to a more loving place. Acceptance, forgiveness. So third eye is where we start to raise our vision of what we see. Now, the third is the throat chakra. It's actually not the third chakra because they go from the root chakra up and I'm starting from the crown chakra down. But the throat chakra is where you hear your truth and speak your truth. So I have 3 different stones to go with the throat chakra because that's how important it is. I want to start with this beautiful, sweet little blue calcite. Again, I know it's small, but it's beautiful. Calcite is one of the most gentle healers that we have. And so perhaps there's a situation where you need to be a little more forward with what you need to say. You have an uncomfortable situation that you need to talk about. Blue calcite is right there to help you. It helps you speak gently and in love. Perhaps the situation is going on in your life and it is making you angry and you just want to, thrash out, speak your truth. Blue calcite says, be gentle, speak in love. Don't just lash out at others. Think first and let your throat chakra raise the vibrations to the divine, to the place of love, because that's what it's all about. You still speak your truth, but you do it in love instead of anger. Blue calcite is there to help in that situation. We also have angel light, one of my favorites. Angel light is that beautiful vibrational energy that just connects us to our angels, connects us to our guides that are with us, connects us to those beautiful divine beings that are everywhere, just waiting for us to ask for their help. Nothing is too small for them to help. There are certain angels that their whole purpose is to see from above. Chamuel sees from above. So for you to call upon Chamuel and say, oh my goodness, I've lost my car keys. Chamuel loves it because that angel is going to help you find the car keys. It's not like, oh, I don't want to bother them with that. Yes, they want to be bothered. They want to talk with you and be in your everyday life in something as mundane as, I lost my car keys. Angel light reminds us to speak to our angels and let them guide us. Throat chakra. And the third stone that is a part of the throat chakra is kyanite. Now, it's one of my favorites. I use kyanite with every Reiki session I do. It is a beautiful healer. If you look at the stone, it's got these striations going on it. And it's just, think of the focus of moving that energy right through. So throat chakra, let's say you are a speaker somewhere and you've got to do a lot of talking and your throat's getting dry and rough. Use kyanite Let kyanite help bring forth the words that you need to speak in a gentleness so that you're not straining yourself as you speak. Kyanite vibration is one that brings healing straight from the divine into the person, into the session, the Reiki session, the readings, when people are doing readings, psychic readings, beautiful energy to work with. So that is kyanite. Everybody needs a kyanite, and now you have one. All right. The next is the heart chakra. And as you have purchased the other pouches before, I know we talked a lot about the heart chakra, that a lot of people use the green color and others use pink. And now I just like to mix them all together. And so what we have, we're going to start with the little rose quartz. And you're all familiar with rose quartz, that pink stone that reminds us to be kind. It's the stone of kindness. Just be kind, be loving. Next to that, we have the green stone. And the green stone is aventurine. Now, aventurine has mica in it. And as you know, you've heard me speak before about mica, that it is the stone of layers. And it reminds us of all the layers of humanity. And so aventurine is wonderful. If perhaps there is somebody you work with, a family member, that, or a next door neighbor, that maybe they're not acting so nice, and it's really hard to respond in love, aventurine is here to help you. First of all, by accepting the pyrite, the mica reminds us to accept all the differences in everyone. Aventurine also reminds us to forgive. So be forgiving, be loving, be accepting, and raise your vibration to be able to answer in love, even if you don't think they're deserving of it. They are divine, and you can always speak to the divine. And then the third stone in this group is kunzite. Now, I love kunzite. Kunzite is a little bit of an expensive stone, so it's not one that we always have when we have our stones with the chakras and such. But I wanted to put one in there because they're a purpley pink, and kunzite is about self-love and about unconditional love. It's a beautiful stone to help us lift our vibrations to a place of love, unconditional love, not expecting results the way we want it, but truly just being loving, just being a loving person, acting in love, acting in forgiveness, unconditional love. That is the vibration of kunzite. All right, now we're going to go to the solar plexus. Now, you know how much I love citrine. Be true to yourself. You know, your truth may not be the same as my truth, and that's okay. We are a massive group of people. We are all here on this earth together, and we're all responding and hopefully not reacting, more responding, but treating others through our own sense of what's right. The solar plexus wants you to be true to yourself. Be your truth. Also, it helps us to see the truth in others. So what if they don't think like we do? We can then go to the heart chakra and respond in love again. But first we need to allow other truths to come in. But most importantly, be true to yourself. If there's some things that are inside that you feel you should be doing and you're not doing it, let citrine help you. Citrine is one of the very few stones that does not hold negativity. It never needs to be cleansed. Citrine turns yellow because it is amethyst that stays in the earth longer. And the heat and the pressure all comes together and turns it to citrine. So already it's endured more challenging heat than some of the others. So always know you can reach out to the vibration of citrine to help be true to yourself. Then we have the sacral chakra. Another one of my favorites, carnelian. Carnelian is about manifestation. If you are someone who says, why does it always happen to me? Then you need to look at carnelian and let it help you change your actions. Because we are going to manifest. We are going to manifest. And so if you are fearful and you're constantly looking out that something doesn't happen to you, you're actually putting more vibrational energy towards that thing than if you just simply allow what it is you want to come through. Taking action, that's the vibration of carnelian. Think about what it is that you want to manifest. Then take the steps to do it. And do not put energy towards those things that are keeping you from it. Thoughts like, well, my family just doesn't have money, or nothing good ever happens to us, or we're just unlucky, or anything that you tend to talk about in your head with yourself. I want to be better. I want to raise my vibrations. Okay. Then use carnelian to change your actions. Whatever you are acting is what you are going to manifest. Okay. Brecciated jasper. What a beautiful stone. This is a beautiful root chakra stone. Now the root chakra is the one that is most connected to our humanness. Okay, so it's going to be very grounding. And you think about the red clay, and it's in the earth. And the brecciated jasper helps to clear the aura that is around us. As it connects us and grounds us, it also helps use the mental mind and the body to work together to bring about whatever it is that you are wanting to live out in your life. So the root chakra, brecciated jasper. And the final stone that we have in this group is shungite. Now, they make shungite. It's made of carbon, and they use shungite to actually put on our cell phones to keep that energy from coming through. Now, those shungites are actually a little more carbon-based than the one that you have. This is carbon, but it's kind of the black and the protective shield to the rays that come through the cell phones. Those are actually a little more silvery in their look. Not to be confused with hematite, which is very silver in its look and metallic. So you just have to kind of trust and feel it. But anyway, this shungite is for the purpose of realizing your soul journey. Why am I here? What am I supposed to do in this lifetime? What can I do now to help bring peace to the earth? What is it that I can do? Some of us feel very comfortable going out with protesting signs and being peaceful in our protest. Some of us are very comfortable writing letters to the governor or wherever to help change come in that way. Others are more supportive people. Others are the ones, like my job is to help bring the energy, the vibration into its fullness of love. So I appreciate everything every one of you are doing to help bring peace and healing to this world. Let your shungite take you back to the ancient time. Shungite is one of the oldest stones that we have. And if you use your shungite in meditation and ask, what is my family lineage? What are we to do? And look back at the story of your family. What is it? It might be that your family is a family that has had addictions throughout, and it's time for you to bring awareness and heal that line of addiction so that as the family moves forward, the addiction doesn't go with it. Perhaps your family has been one that has succumbed to violence, and you are a peacemaker. Shungite will help you to change the vibration. Perhaps you are a person of prayer, and you will continue to be in prayer during this time and every time. Maybe you're a teacher. All of us have a divine purpose, and Shungite will help you with your awareness. Okay, we're going to go on a guided meditation together. I don't exactly know where Spirit's going to lead us, but we have a beautiful array of stones to go with us on this journey. So I want you just to get real comfortable. Taking a nice deep breath and let it out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now if you'll close your eyes, we are going to start by opening up the chakras. So I want you to go to your root chakra and see a red circle spiraling around somewhat slowly. Let it open up. And as it does, let that red color go through your body. And now I want you to go to the next chakra, the sacral chakra, and see an orange color spiraling around. And let the petals open up. It's a little bit faster vibration than the root chakra. And as the opening happens, let the orange color move up through your body, out your arms, down your legs. Now we have the root chakra and the sacral chakra working together. And we're now going to go to the solar plexus and see a yellow spiral. And I want you to take that yellow and let it flow through your body. Your sunshine radiating out in all directions as it flows through you and out to the world. And now I want you to open the heart chakra. Picture a beautiful green and pink spiraling around each other. And this heart chakra vibrates at a little bit faster pace as we raise our vibrations and let the love flow through you and out. And now I want you to go to your throat chakra and see a beautiful light blue color. And as you open the petals of that flower, allow the beautiful divine peace come out through you and move through your body and out to the world, perhaps in song, but always in peace. And then I want you to go to your third eye, and this is a beautiful indigo color. And it's spiraling around at a pretty fast pace as the petals open up and the indigo color comes out, moves down through your body and out to the world and up to the divine so that you can see and be guided. And then I want you to go to the crown chakra and open up all the petals. You are divine and you are connected to Source. And now with all of your chakras open, I want you to visualize the room that we go into that is specifically designed for you and by you. Stand in the middle of that room and watch the colors as they radiate out in every direction. And now I want you to step forward and open the door. And as you do, right before you is a slab of shungite, and I want you to stand on it. And then I want you to ask, what is my purpose and why am I here? And what can I do right now in this time that I am here in the world to help bring forth the change that we need. What is it that I can do? And now I'd like you to step forward, because in front of you is a nice, beautiful area that's cleared out, made of red clay. Just step in it. And you can actually wander around in this red clay and feel your body. You are perfect. It does not matter what you look like. The color of your skin, the color of your hair, the color of your eyes, it does not matter. Whether you look whole and beautiful in the eyes of a camera, or whether perhaps there are things that are not so beautiful to the eye, you are perfect. You are perfect in your humanness, and you have gifts, and you have abilities. And so I want you now to step forward as we walk upon the carnelian path that is in front of us. And as before, when we see carnelian, we move up into this beautiful gazebo that is also made of carnelian. And as we walk into it, we realize that we can take action. What can you do to take action to bring forth healing, change in the world, in your personal life, because it starts with you? Take a moment and look around. Is something appearing to you to give you direction of a way to take action? Now wander through this gazebo and out to the other side, because on the other side is the most beautiful citrine cathedral. And it's so large that you can actually go and walk into it. And I want you to stand there and realize that you are surrounded by love. You are surrounded by the divine. This citrine crystal has already taken the heat for you. And it is saying to you, be true to yourself. You have a path. You do not need to carry with you negativity. Citrine is here to help cleanse that negativity away. Take a breath and know you are connected in your true self to your divine purpose. And if you can pull yourself away from the beautiful citrine crystal, I want you now to step forward, because in front of you is a beautiful pond of water. And this water is the most gorgeous green. And I want you to get into the water. Whether you dive in, jump in, or just step in, I want you to step into the water and feel the flow. Feel the water against your body. It is perfect temperature for you. It is so clear and so brilliant. And all of a sudden, as you look around, you see glistening on the water. And the glistening is made of little pink diamonds of light all over the top of the water. And the sunshine is dancing on the little bit of trickling around the water in the pink color, and you are absorbed in perfect love. You are feeling unconditional love. It is yours. And as you step out of the water, I want you to see before you the vision of sky, beautiful, blue, with just some little white clouds dancing around. And as you lift your head upward, you feel the throat chakra opening. And with the kyanite in hand and the blue calcite under your feet, and the angel light above your head. Listen. Listen to the divine guidance that is there for you. It is beautiful. And now I want you to step forward, and as you do, in front of you is a mirror that is covered with an indigo blue. So that when you look into the mirror, you don't just see yourself, you see your divine self. And standing around you are your guides and angels. Look into that mirror. They're there, and they're ready to talk with you. They're ready to help you on this journey of love and light. And as you look up, you see a beautiful, beautiful shower of purple color just falling down from the universe and covering you. Divine love. You are one with the universe. And it's beautiful. Now, as that purple color goes back up and you close your crown chakra and you recognize the indigo color of the third eye and you let it close gently and turn back around. And you see the light blue color of the sky all around you in the kyanite and the angel light. And you continue walking back from where you came. And you walk back through the water, remembering that love is always the way. And then you follow back to that beautiful citrine cathedral, closing the heart chakra gently. And as you pass by the cathedral, close the solar plexus. And then walk back over to that carnelian gazebo and walk right back through it, knowing that you are going to take action, positive action, and close the sacral chakra. And step back into the red clay area and stop for a moment and say, I am whole and I am complete. I am capable and I am full of love. And I will take action to bring healing to myself and others. And you step back over that shungite and step back into your room. You are whole and complete and perfect in your divine self. And now I want you to come back into the actual room that you're sitting in. Feel your body as you gently open your eyes. And know that you are living light and you are healing love. And I thank you for being a part of the Living Light Alliance. Please share this video with anyone that you think would benefit. And if anybody needs more rocks and stones, let me know. Love to each of you. Thank you.